For over 40 years, he was a ghost. He terrorized California, invading homes in the middle of the night, leaving a trail of horror that left the police completely baffled. They called him the East Area Rapist, the original Night Stalker, and finally, the Golden State Killer. He wasn't just a criminal. He was a phantom who knew the police movements before they even arrived. For decades, the public lived in terror, wondering if the person living next door was the man who had ruined thousands of lives. But how did this man manage to hide in plain sight for 40 years? The answer will shock you. Between 1974 and 1986, this predator committed 13 murders, more than 50 rapes, and over 120 burglaries. He was methodical. He would break into homes, tie up his victims, and stay for hours, sometimes eating food from their own fridges while he waited for them to wake up. He taunted the police with phone calls, whispering threats that made your skin crawl. Investigators were chasing dead ends for decades. They looked for a drifter, a social outcast, a criminal, but they were looking at the wrong profile entirely. The breakthrough didn't come from a witness. It didn't come from a confession. It came from a revolution in science. In 2018, cold case investigator Paul Holes did something unheard of at the time. He uploaded the killer's DNA profile into an open-source genealogy database. Instead of looking for the killer, they looked for his relatives, and it worked. They narrowed it down to one man who was living a quiet life in a suburban home in Citrus Heights, California. The man was Joseph James D'Angelo, a former police officer. The very person trained to protect the public had been the monster hiding behind the mask all along. When police confronted him on his front porch in April 2018, his reaction wasn't one of panic. He simply said, "I'm just waiting for my dog." He had been living as a grandfather, a retired mechanic, and a neighbor. He wasn't a phantom. He was a man who walked among us. In 2020, he finally pleaded guilty to his horrific crimes. Joseph James D'Angelo is now serving multiple life sentences, but the trauma he left behind never truly goes away. Do you think modern DNA technology is the end of unsolved crimes? Or is there a bigger danger we aren't seeing yet? Let me know your theory in the comments below. If you want to dive deeper into the darkest cases in history, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for our next investigation. Stay safe.